So avoid that. Another question that came up here is about a woman giving dawah to a guy. Now she's wants to help him get to Islam, but along the way they fell in love, and now she wants to help him get to Islam, and he wants to be in Islam. But now what will the parents say? What will other people say? And how do you know he's coming to Islam for Allah? You don't mix it. As soon as you're talking to the opposite sex, as soon as you can see there's any interest at all, you're in an organization that has men and women, turn it over to the women or turn it over to the men. Stop. Don't think that you're giving guidance, because that's shaitan telling you that. And he's talking to the guy to talk to you. And he's talking to you to talk to the guy, telling you how to talk to the girls. And you're thinking, I'm the guide for her. I'm the guy. I'm going to really, I'm going to teach her Islam. I'm going to teach her Arabic language. I'm going to, and many, many, many brothers fell for that. And after they got involved, it was a mess. Even if you marry a Muslim girl thinking you're going to teach her Islam, I got news for you. That's the least. She's not going to take it from you. She's married to you. She's not going to listen to you. My own wife doesn't take fatwas from me. The only time she'll come back and tell me something about what I said, if it's against what I'm doing at that moment. Yeah, I thought you said so-and-so. Oh, man. But as far as anything that she really wants to know, used to go to Sheikh Ali Tamimi, or go to check with Sheikh bin Baz, or check with Bilal Phillips. And many of the people that I know, she would go to them, and they would say, ask Yusuf. I mean, you're married to him. She said, I don't want to ask him. I ask you. And this is the way many women do. They don't want to hear from their husband. I got to put up with this guy. So don't think that that's going to solve it. Don't think that you're going to teach them Islam. You won't. In fact, if anything, they'll try to take you out of Islam. And they won't raise your children properly either. Very rarely does it happen that somebody really comes into Islam on an occasion like this and becomes really good. It can happen. Don't rule it out. But let the boys talk to the boys, let the girls talk to the girls, let them come into Islam for Allah, and then if something works out later, which is highly improbable, most likely it wouldn't work. Let me tell you an example of that, and then we got to go pray. Example is a girl meets a boy in a bar. This happened. A Korean sister met a man in a bar. She worked there. After she got to know him, he's very, very nice, very, very kind. She goes out with him. Next thing you know, he gives her his car. Wow, what a great guy. He's a Muslim. What a swell guy. She wants to know about Islam. He comes to me and says, you know what? I want you to talk to her because, I'm having difficulty explaining Islam. Didn't have a difficulty with anything else, but, all right, I can start talking to her. After she made her Shahada, she came into Islam. All along, he's talking about marrying her. But she needs to be a Muslim. He can't marry her. She's Korean, he's Arab, Saudi. Now, she comes into Islam. What do you think happened? She looked at him after she found out what Islam teaches. She's like, no way I'm going to marry this guy. You go to bars? You pick up women? You do XYZ? You give away gifts like that? This is not a good Muslim. Now all her sins are forgiven. She's totally clean. And she can't marry this guy because he ain't so clean. It's in the Quran, chapter 20.